Mostrou só as duas, né? Esse negócio você o Jeopardy, a ser voltage aí, você só da Tasha e o Oleg.
Welcome home, you three.
Hello, voltamos. Nossa, o Welch só
I
sabe falar.
remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope your Relo 6 sees that too.
Ok. Vamos.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Eu vou botar nele daqui a pouco, viado. Isso. E aí, é isso aí. Shinzou Lofu. Eita porra, eita porra, eita porra, eita porra. É o Blade. Eu conheço o pezinho dele. Porque dá pra ver o pé dele. Aham, é o Blade. Ah, os Guan Yus. Quem é vocês dois?
Jing,
Yes, General.
Você é um general, ok.
watch this person carefully.
Sem problema.
Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jing Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Oh, meu Deus. Anime. Dan tá louco.
I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Why do we need to wash coffee cups? I mean, makes sense. I think that... parando pra pensar, faz completamente sentido ter que ter uma pessoa pra lavar. Porque quanto menos gente você tiver... Quanto menos gente você tiver... soltando lixo numa espaçonave, tá ligado? Melhor, né? Oi, Rimeco.
Morning. You're very punctual.
Ah, eu tento ser. Punctual is mine,
We'll
man.
hang on to it. It's cute. The trailblazing of Eurillo 6
Ela é tipo de
is
Luke,
drawn to
mas
a
só que não
close,
canalha
and
e
the
do sexo
Astral Express
feminino.
must depart for the next planet.
Trailblazing really is a full-time job, huh?
The universe is boundless, and trailblazing never ends. Even a lifetime isn't enough to explore every world. That's the beauty of the unknown. The meeting will start soon.
Ok.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Né?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
How do we know?
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka.
Pô, eles conhecem.
I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
Yep, mal
I've
começou.
seen your face
Peitos!
before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
Ooh.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you astral expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Lawfu?
Lawful?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
We should seal the Stellaron to end help Xianzhou.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
S.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the Star Rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he perished too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Eu amo ela. Diferente da senhora, ela é jogável.
March, get Dan Heng.
How could the mighty Xianzhou alliance be breached by a Stellaron?
What do you make of it?
Something's not right. The Xianzhou alliance is a small faction, but one that derives its power directly from an Eon. They have immense strength, much more than a train under the protection of the fallen Akivili. Stellarons can lead to the collapse of stars scattered throughout the universe, but the Xianzhou has Land the Hunt on their side. I struggle to believe that Stellarons pose a threat in the eyes of the Eons. Either the Stellaron hunters are lying, or there's an even bigger threat lurking on the Xianzhou Lafu. This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
Ok. E você,
What do
Mirko?
you think about all this?
I can't... we should go to Shanzhou.
Oh? And why is that?
Help Mommy Kafka. Because the Shanzhou need us.
I see you're already a full-fledged trailblazer. You're right.
Essa não é minha
We can't
resposta.
remain
Porque
in
Mommy
different
Kafka
tiers in
said so.
crisis.
And ela que manda.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Ué, pediram pra chamar o Dan.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Why? Why do you have a reason
It's
not to?
way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
She used to be nice.
Oh, yeah? Huh. Maybe she really liked you. Oh, yeah. I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
No! I really want to go there. I want to vote in favor.
I should have known you'd listen to that Stellaron hunter. Whatever. But you should think before you do that.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
You might be going to Jean Lofo.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
Which one?
The Alliance is made up of 6 ships. The Lofu is only one of them. There are also the Yaoqing, the Fanghu, the Zhuming, the Shuling, and the Yuchue.
Yuchue.
I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold.
Xianzhou.
Good luck.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, It's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Hands out.
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Você disse que ia votar contra. Did you say you were going to vote against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
How suddenly principled are you?
All right, all right. I
Ease
think
it
we're
down.
all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
Yay,
Train
wowzers.
is about to make the jump. 5,
E ela vai tentar ficar em pé de novo, mano.
3,
Yes.
1.
Ó, que da hora, mano.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
That's a
The
ship?
Xianzhou. These ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport, Starskin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Sounds like one of those automated customer numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Alien?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Trailblazers assemble.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
No problem.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
sampling the local delicacies. The Stellaron.
precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster.
Okay.
Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Yay! He smiles. Balança de novo em Fontaine.
Oh, look! It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it would be creepy if we did see someone cheesing her.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
You're pretty decisive.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Amidst the Mauer's truck.
Stellaron.
Da hora.
I acquired the access history of Starscape Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory.
Essa foi a
The
Silver
hacker was
Wolf.
skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name
I
is
knew
Silver
it!
Wolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
Mas a ideia?
Now
Acho
is
que
not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
acho que é a voz da Deia, cara.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing.
Ela sim!
Is different
É
from
a
a sword
MVP, a voz da
fight. The only way
Deia.
to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, the
Laser.
Stellaron hunters, they are mortal enemies after all.
Alejandro sabe!
Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the general of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
Alejandro sabe!
General, this is an internal
Talvez se eu não
affair of the
conseguir o
Law
Saino aqui, eu consigo o Alejandro
I
sabe
fully
aqui,
agree with
mano.
Master Ducal. This is indeed an internal
Em
affair.
algum lugar eu tenho que conseguir o
I am
personagem do
the
Saino.
of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron.
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon.
Ooh!
I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots.
Yeah.
I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Animação.
Rudimentary. Your every move.
Ah, ela tá movendo as balas.
By the omniscient. Fishrin, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings. Nope. I'll take the Xianzhou over that blue-haired boar any day. We've gone from being chased through every street in Belobog to waiting on every corner in the Xianzhou. Chasing and waiting. Maybe that's what life's all about.
Always. Come on. Let's go take a story clear ahead.
Good idea. Let's go. Fool you what now? Stop it. I'm getting Fu Xuan vibes.
Hi.
Oi.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Eu te expresso como eu amo ela. Ela me lembra demais do... Do Graves, cara. Tá ligado? O Graves. Ela me lembra demais do Graves. E eu fiquei um ano inteiro com o Graves na minha cabeça, mano. E agora eu vou ficar mais um ano inteiro com a Kafka na minha cabeça, mano. Os dois é do mesmo veneno, mano. E eu amo eles. Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Concerned about me? There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
Eita!
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Zabobona.
However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
Shui.
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General,
Well?
you're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloudheads have the situation under control, and the traders have run out of patience. Now...
The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
The path of the Trailblaze doesn't seem to allow any relaxation either.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Alright, stuff is me. I am tougher, and I am my wife from March. There's someone there. Maybe he eats at city here. Doesn't look like Liwei? Kinda looks like Liwei. I think I'm in Liwei.
There are still
Isso, o Dahan tá enlouquecendo. Simples. Quem anda no barco assim, mano? Ele tá tipo... É. E é isso.
He's here.
I'm a batuca.
Right on time.
Look out!
Quit hiding.
Animação. Uou!
Your true self revealed.
O velho! Que é isso? O Dahan morreu. Eita, pô!
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Eita, pô! É uma fight de 3 lados? Como isso funciona nesse jogo?
I've heard of you and Bibiter Lune. First it was the Stellaron hunters.
They, I mean.
Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
Ah, a gente vai lutar junto?
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Eu acho eles tão da hora. Ah, ele toma dano por... Ele é... Ele ganha poder por tomar dano. Eu não sei se ele é tipo que nem a D ou se ele é que nem a... Se ele é que nem a D ou se ele é que nem a Rutal, mas ele, ó, ele tomou dano, ele ganhou 1 ponto.
Afraid to hurt the boy.
Grace.
You're all in on it.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
O Danhang evoluído é muito da hora, mano. E eu amo o Blade, mano. Ele é muito foda, né?
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Tá porra. Será que aqui a Deia faz um personagem que é mais forte que ela?
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Agora que ele vai me ensinar que o Danhang evolui, mano. Eu já sei que o Danhang evolui, mano.
But there's no.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Eu gosto como todo mundo ouve ela e acabou, mano.
Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
Eu acho que ela é que nem tipo coisa do... do Bioshock, que é Would you kindly do, tá ligado? Que aí, eu não lembro o que acho que era kindly do it, alguma coisa assim, mano. Que aí ele era... O cara fazia no inconsciente, tá ligado? Eu acho que é a mesma coisa com ele, tá ligado? Com a Kafka, tá ligado? A Kafka fala, listen to me, tipo, todo mundo, pô, desliga.
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Jing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
If I work hard enough, I can get both of them. And I'm gonna be the happiest man alive. For like 2 seasons.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty.
I think I have a
Scale
pity.
Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, except...
Isn't that me? If it isn't me.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
Funny.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dongfeng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
Música. Eu toda vez gravo com as músicas, mas só que eu acho que, tipo, não tem nem como, mano.
You scared the heck out of me. For a second, I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Heng. Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
E tudo que você precisou fazer foi espetar ele com uma arma pontuda. Oi! Eita, pô!
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home.
Sorry I never spoke up.
You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Hearken as Arbor revives and foe nears. We call forth the mighty waters of the ancient sea to flood abodes of heaven and quell roots of evil. We etch this in the stone. We etch at the stone for all to heed. Try to feel the greatest power here. Beneath the endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze. Long dormant, they stir and come to life, as if a beast were walking from its strife. The containment mechanisms woven by past thrones, the bindings that tame the beast's power unknown, a fragile net, soon to shatter and fall. Its decay, a warning, heard by one and all. Memories from the past emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you. E animação! Música! Eu só não sei se eu vou postar isso no YouTube. Talvez tenha copyright essas músicas. Então, porra! Ele abriu o mar, viado! Eita, mano, que cenário lindo, mano! Mano, que cenário lindo! Eita, porra! Aquilo lá é digno de também, mano? Isso é louco, mano! Vocês viram que cenário lindo, mano? Pô, arrepiei, viado. Tá louco. Eu vou abrir aqui o mar aqui, ó. Abriu. The Imperator Lunae arrives.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
Whoa! That's the biggest bomb I've ever seen.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance.
This is the
live up
biggest
to the
mummy
name.
I ever seen.
Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Cienjo long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind.
March, careful!
You can't run.
Vanquish the abomination!
You can still walk away.
To travel far away.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
That is a great animation, mommy. Dark mommy.
The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try you.
General of the Cienjo, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Gonhong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
Oh, a scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
With me out here, how can we lose?
You can still walk away. Or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Mommy, what is happening to you? You changed so much of colors, mommy. You're beautiful.
It is time to put an end to this.
Well,
Try that again. To travel
time to
far away.
spam.
For a tough case like yours,
Out of ideas, Fantilia! For the Shinjo!
you have the worst.
I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Eita porra, eu não sei o que tá acontecendo. Ah, ele deu energia pra ele, eu acho. Ou não. Ou sim.
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
Animação de novo. Animação com música, tirar o mouse da tela. So ominous. A bengala dele é tão ominous. E é isso aí, acabou. Eu acho. Prólogo. Não é prólogo, é epílogo? É epílogo? Eu acho que é epílogo, né? O final extra. E prólogo é antes do começo. Epílogo é depois do final. A tela preta.
But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yao Shi.
That's right, Jing.
Oh meu Deus, Amelie!
Out of our way.
Amelie!
The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Ah!
The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. In their grave.
Obscure performers. There's a Trailblaze mission, interlude. Stay tuned to find out what happens next to the upcoming installment. Verification, visitor verification, click anywhere. E acabou!